Alright, welcome back YouTube. Here we go with, I think this will probably be video number 3. So I've got the new bolt shroud that we've talked about. I had to do a little bit of work on that one to get it to fit, but it's all together now. And I've got the original cocking piece that came with this rifle. This is another reason why this rifle was kind of a piece of junk when I got it, was because when they re-arsenaled it, for some reason, whoever assembled it in Yugoslavia used a 98K cocking piece. That won't work on a Yugo Mauser because it's actually a little bit too short, believe it or not. What it does is it causes the safety to not be able to function. So you'll have no safety. When the bolt shroud had a safety on it, the safety would not work. But in this case, since I've deleted that, I can actually use this 98K safety now and just get it out of my parts jar for my Yugo stuff. And it'll be safe, it'll be fine. But yeah, know that going in, that if you plan on using a 98K cocking piece on your Yugo Mauser, you better be deleting the safety from the shroud because it won't work. It doesn't matter for us anymore because we're going to this bold trigger, like I said earlier in the first video. And the safety is trigger mounted. But like I said earlier, we're contacting on this safety. So as you can see, like here, I'll push it forward. You can see where it's hitting. See, it's hitting right there on the shroud. Let's get you a side angle and show you what I'm talking about. You get a good view of the bold trigger too. There's your new bold trigger that I'll be using for this. Here's your safety button, and as you can see, when I drive this forward, it contacts the safety right there. So what I need to do is carve off that piece of the bolt shroud just to get it to clear this lever. It doesn't look like it's going to be much. It's only going to be, oh god, maybe a quarter inch in length and maybe about 1/8 of an inch in, and it should clear just fine. So let me get you on the other side. You can see here that I've already laid out the mark, and I've scribed a kind of a weak looking line, but I can see it. It might not show up the best for you guys on there, but I can definitely see it. It's like a half moon looking thing. If you use real layout die, you might have better luck. Here is what I use for layout die. And it'll work fine. I'm not that worried about it. Most of us don't have, metalworking materials around, and I honestly don't even know where to find layout die, so a Sharpie works just fine for my purposes. I can see the line. My vision's pretty good. So, at this point, this is like a pick your poison thing, angle grinder, Dremel tool, whatever you got, and we'll cut that off. So, without further ado, I am going to set this camera over here, and I am going to pull this receiver out, and we're going to start cutting some metal. It's not really every day I get to do this kind of stuff, so excuse my enthusiasm. Alright. I don't know how much of this you guys can see, but let me just go ahead and get in here and start cutting. And looks like it's cutting pretty well. I was worried that this Dremel might actually not be enough, but seems like it's doing okay. I think I might actually turn this up this way so I can see it. It's just hard for me to see the line when it's down there like that. I don't need much tension on this anyway, but hopefully you guys can... No, that's not really good for you in TV land. Let me just... It's stuck in there. I have to keep it kind of up out of the vise, otherwise the tool will pick up the cloth I've got in there. So, unfortunately, this might be the best I'm able to do. Yeah. Whoops. So we had a little bit of a tool mishap there, as you guys saw, I'm sure. But probably getting close anyway. Let's see. Put this back down so you guys can see. Ooh. Actually, we're almost there. I just need to take a little bit off on the bottom corner. Just right down here, and it'll clear. But not much at all. I'm thinking I was gonna change out the. Oh yeah, this wheel needs to go. I don't know if you guys saw that at home. I'm sure you did, but that thing just popped right off of there. It's a good thing these Dremel things are cheap. Otherwise, I'd go broke buying this stuff. But I got another one. So let's switch out the old Dremel. And keep cutting. Be prepared for stuff like this to happen. I mean, this is these are the kind of things that it's just price you pay for working on stuff. All right, here we go. I'm gonna go this way now because I'm getting close. And that might be just all we need. I don't even know how much I took off. That actually looks kind of good too. It kind of squared it off a bit. I might have to do a little bit more with that. But let's see if that got us what we need. And, ooh, I could probably force it. I don't want to. Well, let's hit it again. That's gotta be it. Let's see, the moment of truth, and boom, we're in. There it is. Let's lock it down. Voila. I just want to see how this trigger breaks. I haven't even felt it. I think the safety might be on. Oh, nope. So yeah, it actually breaks kind of nice. Bolt doesn't want to come back up for some reason. Maybe I put the safety on. Yeah, it's we're in the clear, so that's how you get that part of it done. God, that was rough. I think maybe there's some compound still in there from the lug lapping job I did, but let's just see. Okay, so that was, if that's. So that's how it actually feels kind of nice. Let me make sure the safety actually works. And it does. So back is safe, forward is fire. And see, it works again. Well, that's how you do it. We are in the clear. The bolt travels freely backward and forward. We're good. Thanks for watching.